You are listening to I Am Refocused podcast with your host, Shemaya Reed. This podcast is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. Now, let's tune into today's podcast.
Hey, this is I Am Refocused podcast here once again on a Thursday morning at Rockefeller's Barbershop. Shout out to the owner, Rica Rodriguez. Man, we are here with an awesome guest. We are talking to Cindy Harris, the owner of an awesome restaurant here in Texas. It's Mr. A.O.K.'s Kitchen. So we are honored to have her as a guest on the show. And before we get into too many deep details, I want to welcome her and say, hey, how you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good.
So tell us a little bit about the restaurant real quick, and not too much because we want to get a little history of you, but tell us a little bit about Mr. A.O.K.'s Kitchen.
Well, Mr. A.O.K.'s, we are a southern restaurant, so we have the comfort food. We have, stuff that, basically your mom or your grandma used to cook, and, my husband recreated that, so you can get that home cooking at Mr. A.O.K.'s.
And that's what's up. You guys are located at 4403 Rittman Road, San Antonio, Texas. So if you're hungry after this podcast and you're here in San Antonio, they are open from 11 to 8 Tuesday through Friday, right?
Yes.
So you got
we're actually open Tuesday through Sunday. We're just closed on Mondays.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So they got till 8 p.m. pretty much to come by. So if you're hungry after you listen to this podcast show and you're here in San Antonio, make sure you go by 4403 Rittman Road. So back to you, Cindy Harris. Tell us a little bit about you. How did you get started into cooking?
Well, I started cooking because my mom is Korean and my dad is black, and my mom, she would only cook certain things, so I started early, like at 10 years old, cooking for my dad. So that's how I started, but my husband's passion is the cooking because I let him do all the cooking most of the time.
And she brought some food. It smells good in there.
I brought some soul rolls. They have, it's like an egg roll, but it has collard greens, mac and cheese, and meatloaf in it. Then I brought, of course, the grilled cheese meatloaf sandwich.
Sorry if y'all are getting hungry, but like I said, I'm going to plug it throughout the whole show. If you're hungry right now, just save this right now. 4403 Rittman Road, San Antonio, Texas. They are open, you said Monday through Sunday, or Tuesday through Sunday, right?
Yes.
Tuesday through Sunday, and that's 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., so make sure you go there today. So back to you cooking. What were some of your favorite meals growing up?
I like fried chicken. I liked chicken fried steak. I didn't really grow up on collard greens because, like I said, my mom didn't cook it. And my husband, when I got with my husband, he's the one that introduced me to collard greens. And, I love the collard greens now.
Now, how did you and your husband meet? Were y'all in a restaurant?
No, he was my boyfriend in 7th grade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Then he, left me alone because, 7th grade, you're kids. And then after high school, we got back together, and we've been together ever since.
And when did Mr. A.O.K. come to fruition? Like, when did it all start? What was the process? Like, who pushed who, or was it a together movement? How did that come about?
See, my husband, he, he's been in the industry for 20 years, the restaurant industry, and we did a little catering on the side, but we were like, we're going to open up a restaurant. My dad always wanted to open up a restaurant for my mom, but like if y'all read that he, passed away, so he didn't get to do it. So my husband, he was like, well, we're going to open up a restaurant. And I'm like, okay. And so when we did, I was like, can we name it after my dad? He was like, sure, because if my dad was alive and, he would have gave us the funds to do it, So that's how Mr. A.O.K.'s came about. That was his nickname. He had it on his license plate and everything. Nice. So we were like, let's go ahead and name it after him.
Now, when we all know business is not always easy, so when you first got started, was some of the things, like, were you always an entrepreneur, you and your husband, or was this like your first, like, taking the risk of being entrepreneurs?
Actually, I was a hairstylist for over 20 years. And I worked as a general manager, and basically I quit my job, stepped out on faith and was like, okay, we're going to do this. So we found the restaurant with basically everything in it. The lady sold us everything in there. And with the, it was a good deal. We took it, and we're like, okay, let's do this. Let's start in this little small spot and see, how we can grow and what we can do with it.
Well, by the way, y'all have 5 stars. I've been looking online, and just so you know, everyone in San Antonio, you're in a good place when you go here. And I heard you can watch movies.
Yes,
is that true?
We usually keep it on BET. Sometimes we have music on. When we do have music on, we put it on Christian stations. But other than that, I think most people like to watch Medea movies and stuff like that. So you can watch that, enjoy your meal.
So you create that really nice home feel inside that restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What's some of the feedback you got from the local community in San Antonio?
Well, a lot of people, they like the food. We get a lot of people because of Yelp. Yelp is awesome. I never used Yelp before, until we opened this restaurant, and customers come from out of town. When they're visiting San Antonio, they look at Yelp and they're, at our restaurant. We have some people drive from Austin, Seguin, just to come. And I was like, well, it's exciting.
And when you get those stories, if you can remember maybe one that pops in your head, what's been the most interesting story so far as your restaurant has been operating? People coming through from all locations. I haven't had it's just awesome because we're family oriented, and the staff is friendly. A lot of customers, when they come in, they leave us reviews saying how they felt, like they were in a family environment and they just felt welcomed, and they're able to kick back. And even when you have kids, I had 2 kids, so kids make a mess. We don't care. We'll clean it up. It doesn't matter. So, just enjoy your meal. That's all. And my husband, he loves to see people smiling, and it just makes him happy when people say good things about his food. That's what he wants to do, just make people happy. And he was in the industry for 20 years plus. Mm-hmm. Is there any competition inside the kitchen?
Always competition. We always in competition. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he had to teach me his recipes, because sometimes you never know if he can be there, if I can't be there. And with the meatloaf, one time after I made it, he ate it and he was like, man, that's good. I said, remember, I made that, right? So, yeah, we're in competition.
Do you have 2 separate menus, the wife and the husband?
Yeah. And see, I created the meatloaf sandwich. I said we should do grilled meatloaf, and then also the soul roll. So when people order that, he was like, I'm like, don't be hating. So we have a little friendly competition.
And that's good. Now, when it comes back to the business side, talk to us about, because say there's a cook out there, a chef, or aspiring to be a chef, who wants to one day have their own business and restaurant. What's some of the, I guess you can say, learning curves that you guys had to go through in the beginning stages of opening and running the business every day?
Well, what I did was I used free resources. I took classes at the UTSA downtown. They have the Small Business Development Center. Everything's free. You just have to sign up for those classes online. They want you to start with, I think it's a smart... it's something, I think it's Think Smart or something like that, and you just enroll in that class, and after that, all the classes are free. I think some classes, it does, and it costs the business plan class. I think it's $40, but most of the classes are free. And then I took a few classes at the library downtown too. So I would say take those free classes, and just learn about the business before you start. It's free.
That is true, and not only is that a good situation, because as a small business owner, you got to do your homework. Mm-hmm. And being in the restaurant business, I don't know anything about that. So for someone who does want to be in that business, say they are like, well, how do you get your food and all that good stuff? Like, what's the process? What do you guys do to get your materials?
That's true. I had to do some research. We use Ben and Keith because my husband, like I said, since he's been in the industry, that the restaurants he's worked at, that's what they use. And it's so funny. Shout out to Gabe, our distributor, because he was my husband's general manager when he worked at Johnny Carino's, and now he's our distributor. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, small world. So yeah, I mean, you just have to do research and like price, match. Like I try to, even though we have Ben and Keith, sometimes I go to Sam's, sometimes I buy stuff at H-E-B or Walmart. I mean, I just compare the prices and get it like that. So just have to do research. Sometimes you feel overwhelmed, but like once you get it down packed, I mean, it's kind of easy. Because like in that beginning when we first opened, I was like, oh my goodness, this is stressful.
Reality start setting in. Like, oh man, this is really gonna be work.
Yeah, and next month we'll be open a year, so it's like getting smoother.
Congratulations, man. And,
thank you.
Going back to what you and your husband has been doing in San Antonio, Mr. AOK, what people have to understand is it's a mindset for an entrepreneur, for two entrepreneurs to come and run a business that gives value to the community, and you do that every single day. With hot meals. I mean, people are coming to your establishment and they probably coming from work. Yeah. They're probably hungry for sure. So the first interaction with the employees and everyone in that establishment is important. How do you talk to your employees and keep them aware of the bigger picture as far as serving the community when they come through?
Well, I have a good staff, and they're just all helpful and friendly. So once the customer walks in, we're like, hi, welcome, and, make them feel at home. Just give good customer service, great customer service, because, like I said, I've been a GM for 17 years, and that's what it was about, customer service. So you want to make the customer happy, and you just want them to just enjoy every part of it. Sometimes, there might be, maybe once or twice that doesn't happen, but, everybody's human. Yeah. So we just try to give that awesome customer service, and just that wonderful food makes it even better with great customer service.
Man, on that note, it's almost time for a break. So on this last question, on this first half of the show, what is your favorite, if you have one, what is your favorite meal? What's your favorite item on the menu? Do you have one?
Man, I like that fried fish and the fried chicken.
Okay.
That fried fish and the fried chicken, that is just...
Now, who makes that one, you or your husband?
Well, we both do. Okay. But it's his recipe, but, I can make it. But, that fried chicken is just really good. We've had a lady that comes in, Miss Michelle, if you're listening, she's been coming in 3 weeks straight for fried chicken every day. And she said, I can't get past that fried chicken. And we try to get her to try something different, but she's like, I don't want that fried chicken. So you get 3 big pieces of chicken, 2 sides, and cornbread. So.
Talking to Cindy Harris, and we will be right back. Don't touch that iPhone smart device. You're listening to I'm This podcast here at Rockefeller's Barbershop here on Thursday morning. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Rockefeller's Barbershop. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will be blessed and be glad in Him. Today I want to introduce myself. My name is Rico Rodriguez at Rockefeller's Barbershop here in San Antonio, Texas, 1733 Babcock Road. My phone number is 210-782-5188. And again, we do walk-ins on Sundays. You are listening to I Am Refocused podcast on iHeartRadio. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.
Hey, this is I Am Refocused podcast. We are here still at Rockefeller's Barbershop. Shout out to the owner, Rico Rodriguez. We are talking to Cindy Harris, the owner, with also her husband, Steven. Harris. I want to give him a shout out as well. Mr. AOK's Kitchen, you can go there, 4403 Rittman Road. I'm going to say that many times on this second half because I know you all going to be hungry. And back to Miss Harris. Let's talk about, we touched on your team, your staff at the restaurant. Tell us a little bit more about how you handpicked your employees. How did y'all formulate that team?
Okay, so my GM is Crystal Pointer. We worked together. Well, we went to beauty school together, and we worked together also. And you know, she just does like everything for me that I ask her to, and she's wonderful. And she's all about customer service as well. Then I have, if I forget anybody, I'm sorry, but Leah, great customer service. I met Leah through Crystal, and we attend church together, and she has awesome customer service. People are always leaving reviews about Leah on Yelp. She's awesome. I have Michelle. She is wonderful, church member also. She has a full-time job, but she actually helps me. She volunteers, and you know, we love her. And I have Dejanique, which is one of my high school friends' daughter. She helps, awesome customer service as well. And she's been with us maybe like 3 weeks, but man, that first day she caught on so well, and she was nervous, but I mean, you would think she has like about 10 years of experience serving. And then I have Chelsea. Chelsea is probably the only person that I didn't know, but she is awesome. Also, great customer service. She's just wonderful. Also, let's see. I think that's it. Look, I think that's it. But I do have people that volunteer. They just come in. Like a lot of my church members, you know, on Sundays, they'll be there eating. And if they see we're packed, because on Sundays we do get packed, they'll start helping wash dishes. They'll basically clear the tables out. They'll even move from their table out the way so we can have customers come and eat. So shout out to House of Worship. Love y'all, and y'all are awesome.
That's pretty epic that they will go wash some dishes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Even my pastor, she'll get in that kitchen and wash dishes too.
Now, do they get some free samples?
Of course. So
if you want to wash some dishes and help out on Sundays, there you go. You might be able to talk to Miss or Mr. Harris and see if they can give you a little teaser. Yeah. They might give you like a little bread or something, right?
Oh, I forgot about Tiara, she's my helper on Sunday, so I can go to church. Thank you, Tiara. You're awesome. So yeah, she comes in and she helps my husband in the kitchen, so that way I can attend church from 11 to 1 and come back.
I mean, once again, talking to Cindy Harris, and she's representing the Mr. Steve Harris that is busy right now at the restaurant.
He's getting it ready. So come on in.
And like I said, man, I did some looking online, and you don't always see 5 stars. Usually you see 4.5. That's the average. You all have 5 stars, and that's awesome, man. You represent San Antonio well. When it comes to business, it's not easy to get those type of reviews. You have to work hard. You have to have everyone on the same mission. You know, like, this is our mission to do this daily. This is our daily task. This is our number one goal, and that's to make the customer happy. Why do you think it's so easy to have this kind of team you have right now? Because I know it's not.
It's not.
But on the outside looking in, it's like, man, that looks like it's easy, man. Like, everyone's just getting along.
Yeah. And I just think it's, like I said, a lot of prayer, unity, you know, putting the Lord first, you know. And I think that really helps. Sometimes, you know, we get a little feisty up in there in the kitchen with a whole bunch of people in there, and it's hot and it's busy. But I mean, you know what? At the end,
the foundation.
Yes, and sometimes my sister Michelle, me and her bump heads sometimes on Sundays, but she knows I love her.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's just, you know, close-knitted family, you know, working together.
in business, there's always going to be disagreements, and it's not normal if there isn't disagreements, because that's life. You have to grow as you go, and if you're not growing as you're going, then you might have to do some reflection and say, hey, who's being the yes, like someone needs to be real in here, right? But when it comes to being an entrepreneur in San Antonio, what excites you about this city, San Antonio? Because
you said what excites me about the city of San Antonio? I mean, a lot, because there's so many people in San Antonio, and so I've lived in, Killeen, and it's like a little city, so it's like you can get to one point to another like in 5 or 10 minutes. But in San Antonio, sometimes it takes you like 45 minutes to an hour, you know what I mean? So just, people coming across, town to, have our, try our food out and stuff like that. That's what excites me. When people say, oh, we came from, way on the other side of town or the south side, it took us 45 minutes. That's what excites me, because people are, driving, finding out about us, and they're like, we're gonna come over. And then when they say we'll definitely be back, that's another plus. So I just love the people of San Antonio. Y'all are awesome, and I just love y'all.
And on the break, man, we were kind of talking here in the barbershop, and Rico asked if y'all did breakfast, and you say you do brunch.
Yes, we do.
So what's some of the items on the hot list for the brunch?
Well, you can get pork chops. That's 2 pork chops. You can get eggs, any style. You get the fried potatoes, and you get toast. You can get chicken and waffles with eggs and potatoes, or you can get the chicken fried chicken or the chicken fried steak, which is also with eggs, potatoes, and toast.
Man, so that's comfort food. That's like grandma's house.
Yeah,
like that right there. That whole list, it took me back. Like, man, I just got hungry, man.
And then also, I was going to say that we do take special requests as well. If, we've had people ask for liver and onions or chitlins, and we don't have it on our menu, but if they call us, give us 24-hour notice, we will be happy to make that for them. So if you ever want liver, onions, chitlins, just, call us up, and we can have it ready for you the next day.
If someone had like a birthday party and have a big crowd, how do they go about that?
Give us a call, 210-642-4181, and we've had private baby showers, we've had private birthday parties, and basically we can hold up to 40, 50 people.
Oh, wow.
So if you book a party with us and you have that many people, we will close the restaurant down for the birthday party.
Nice.
So that way, we'll have a little, they can use it for the private.
Man, that's awesome. San Antonio, once again, man, if you are interested and you forgot the address already because all that food just made you hungry, that's okay. I'm hungry too. It is 4403 Ritterman Road, San Antonio, Texas, 78218 zip code. So make your way here in San Antonio, especially if you're not here in San Antonio, you're like somewhere in Austin or something. Make sure you come down and find Mr. Steven, because he is also the owner too. So Steven and Cindy Harris, make sure you show them some love, because they ain't going nowhere. This is good food. You can eat this every day.
Yes, every day. Every day.
And speaking of talking like that, I'm talking like that for a reason, because Mama Diaz, Tyler Perry's movies be playing in the restaurant, and he has like channels like BET playing in the restaurant, so you have that whole family unity, warm atmosphere, so when people come and sit down, they feel like they're at home.
Yes, they do. Yep. Watch TV. Some people get closer to the TV so they can watch TV and eat. But yeah, they and we can, like, sometimes it's only a few customers in there. We'll be like, do you want to change the channel? You can put on whatever you want. So there
you go. So you want to, it's kind of awkward moment to say the Spurs are not playing right now, but if they are playing, you can probably go over there and watch the Spurs game, but they might have some playoffs. Maybe, are you that friendly where someone?
Yeah. When we've had people put on, football, basketball, so whatever.
That's awesome.
They want to watch, they can watch it.
That's awesome. So before we wrap up this completely, man, talk to the audience a little bit about what's some of the things that you would like to say to anyone out there listening right now, whether it's your friends, family, or shout outs, or you just want to get some more advice on business, whatever you want to do.
I just want to thank everybody for their support. Everyone that, helped us out. We had a cleaning crew that just volunteered to help clean the restaurant before we opened. And I just want to thank everybody that supported us, that still supports us, and all the customers that come in. We thank y'all also because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be open. And we just thank y'all for coming in, enjoying the food, and just ask that y'all continue to return. That's about it.
Well, with that being said, man, if you want to go check them out, you can go to the website, MrAOKsKitchen.com. That's MrAOKsKitchen.com, just in case you can't spell. And also, if you want to go, right there in location and just give a big, I don't know, can they give y'all a hug?
Yeah, they give us a hug.
Because it's family.
Actually, we had two ladies that was in the military. They wanted to take a picture with my husband, and they posted it, and we were like, go ahead. And he was like, I'm a celebrity chef. Go ahead.
See, that's why, man, we, Iron Refocus Podcast, we're going to hook them up with an Instagram account and kind of push them more to do some more advertising, some more behind the scenes. Man, let's see what's really going down in the kitchen. Have a cook-off.
I know, right? Yeah, we need to. And then we've had also Benzino from Love and Hip Hop come down, and we've also had Christian rappers, the Mob. Hog Mob.
Yeah.
Yes, they came down. Yes, so we want to give them a shout out also. Thank y'all, and you might
have to have like a gallery or something, like a photo booth.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to put pictures on the wall. So we need more celebrities to come on now if y'all listening, okay? Mr. AOK's Kitchen, and we got some good Southern cooking. So come on down. Man,
that's what's up. So once again, if you haven't got it by now, this is your last chance. Get some pen, paper if you're not driving. That is 4403 Rinneman Road, San Antonio, Texas, and zip code 78218 if you're not here in San Antonio, but you're gonna come here pretty fast because if you're like me, I'm starving. So I'm gonna wrap up this show and get some of these goodies that they have brought to us. So big shout out to Steven and Cindy Harris. And once again, let me get y'all the website. That's MrAOKsKitchen.com, representing San Antonio, Texas. Want to thank Miss Cindy taking time out of her busy schedule because she needs to go back to work to the restaurant, man. They gonna be mad at me. They want some food. So can't have that, San Antonio. So y'all have fun. Go out there today. And happy Mother's Day, man. That's coming up real fast. So all the mothers out there, appreciate y'all, what y'all do for everybody. Y'all wear the capes every day. So big shout out to all y'all. With that said, like we say on every show, on the end of the broadcast, keep God first, stay focused, and peace.